Oh, welcome back, everybody. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. If you saw my earlier video, you're probably wondering why I'm back here already. Well, it's because we ditched after the second period. Tyson, Brandon, and I, if you saw the earlier video, were going to make an attempt to get into the hockey game tonight. Didn't have tickets, but we thought maybe if we waited it out, might get some cheaper tickets. And that didn't happen, and as it worked out, probably just as well. The Edmonton Oilers started off this hockey game by playing probably the worst 20 minutes they've played since the opening losing streaks to start the season. They were absolutely horrendous against the Calgary Flames tonight. The Flames getting their first win over the Edmonton Oilers, I believe in the last, I can't even remember the stat now, but I think the Oilers had taken the last 5 or 4. Anyway, the Calgary Flames win tonight 6-3. They own this hockey game from start to finish. Take the Oilers down 6-3. Yeah, watch the first game from the Molson Hockey House. Second period from Boston Pizza across the street from Rogers, and third period listened to on the radio. And it didn't get any better as it went along. Zach Hyman, blue-collar hero, he was the only one that did anything for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. Matthias Janmark, the janitor, did pick up a late goal there for the Oilers to make it 6-3, but by then it was far too little, too late. I don't know where the Edmonton Oilers' heads were at coming into this hockey game. Yeah, all your comments there, Chemo especially there. Yeah, they're all complete horrendous effort from the Edmonton Oilers tonight. No excuse for it. Battle of Alberta. There was lots of fights. If you see the thumbnail, it was full of fights. Corey Perry, Evander Kane, pretty much everyone on both teams. I think Matthias Janmark had a really spirited fight tonight, but it was great to see, because we talked about in the pregame rundown that we wanted to see some more of that battle, some more of that energy, some more of that feistiness, whatever you want to call it, put back into the Battle of Alberta. And that was certainly in the hockey game tonight, but the Edmonton Oilers, one half of that Battle of Alberta, were nowhere near this hockey game tonight. The Calgary Flames, like I said, owned this one from start to finish. It's starting to become a really ugly habit here for the Edmonton Oilers as of late. They managed to come back and make a game of it against the Boston Bruins, losing 6-5, but then 4-2 to the Minnesota Wild last night, 6-3 to Calgary tonight. Obviously, they played better against Minnesota, but didn't get the result, which would have been at least a little bit of a buffer, but no buffer to be had here. Chris saying there, Oilers going back to snowball mode. The blank project mentioning can't get any worse, right? Let's hope not, because the Edmonton Oilers have a big game on Monday coming up against the LA Kings. The Kings, I believe, if they win tonight over Anaheim, which they may have already done, I didn't see the final score there, they could push past the Oilers, I believe, with a win on Monday over the Oilers and put the Oilers back in a wild card spot. Kind of hard to believe after that 16-game winning streak. The Oilers gained a lot of ground, but February hasn't been as kind to them. They've kind of been up and down, and as a result, the Kings, after their coaching change, have gained some ground, and teams around them are playing well. Nobody's really falling off too much in the Pacific Division, in the Western Conference, so the Oilers, with their struggles as of late, have put themselves in a bit of a hole. Obviously, they're not being knocked completely out of a playoff spot or anything, but Chase mentioning the Kings and Ducks are in OT right now, so we'll see how that one goes. But like I said, I believe from what I heard from this 6:30 Ched broadcast that if the Kings beat the Oilers on Monday night, they can push past them. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. Chase saying they'll either be tied or 1 point behind, but okay. Either way, thanks for the clarification there, Chase. It's going to be tight there for the Edmonton Oilers, and basically, I don't have too much else to talk about with this hockey game tonight. It's one just to put in the rearview mirror, learn from it, of course, but the Oilers just had absolutely nothing going tonight. Like I mentioned earlier, Zach Hyman, 2 goals tonight. He was one of the only bright spots. Nice to see Matthias Janmark get another goal. He's been really on fire as of late. I think that's goals in 3 straight games for Janmark, so congrats to him. But the Oilers, they got a lot of work to do here before the trade deadline. They've definitely got some holes to fill. Do they need a goaltender? I was going to say before these 3 games, probably not, but I don't know, guys. Are you feeling overly confident with Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard right now? I know they were absolutely both on fire on that 16-game winning streak, and you shouldn't certainly give up on anyone after a couple games, and I'm not giving up on either guy, but I don't know, guys. I think it would be really nice if the Oilers had an insurance goalie there and could push Calvin Pickard to number 3. I don't want to get rid of Pickard, but Skinner, somebody else in between there, have Pickard as the number 3, but we'll see what happens. Elliot Friedman mentioning on 32 Thoughts, or not on 32 Thoughts, on Saturday headlines tonight, Adam Henrique and Sam Carrick are some names the Edmonton Oilers are looking at. I've gone over those names recently in videos, but yeah, I'll go over that more tomorrow, but some definite holes for the Oilers to find in their lineup. Adam Henrique and Sam Carrick, if they come in, possibly a new third, fourth line center, shake up the bottom 6, but I think the Oilers definitely need a top 6 injection. This guy tonight, Leon Draisaitl, he really disappointed me with that penalty he took in the second period. Draisaitl, he's an amazing player. I'm thrilled he's an Oiler. I want him to remain an Oiler, but he really takes some bonehead penalties at really bonehead times. But anyway, that's all I'll say on that one. I don't really want to talk anymore about this hockey game tonight, guys. It was a frustrating one, so I'll wrap it up there. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Oilers Rundown. Take care.